Hello everybody. This is a video demonstrating how to play the domino solver game on a mobile device. So this is the front scene of the domino solver. And to start, we will click the Let's Play blue button. This screen is the level selection screen. There are 7 levels in domino solver, from 3 dots to 9 dots. The more dots, the more difficult the puzzle is. So for our example, we will choose a 3-dot level. So we click on this. You will be presented with a board of 12 squares. The goal of Domino Solver is to cut the board into 6 dominoes. A domino is a set of 2 connected squares, like these two, here surrounded in black border. The rules are that each possible domino has to appear once in the board, and no 2 dominoes can be the same. So you have 3 tools to do this. The first tool selected by default is the square tool. So as you just saw, and I'm going to keep using it, the square tool works by you select a square and then you select the square next to it. And then the game will surround your squares with black lines to indicate that you chose this as a domino. And you keep doing this. When you make a mistake, as here, the game will alert you by painting the backgrounds red, and then sounding an error tone. In this case, the mistake is these 2 dominoes are the same. They're both 3 and 3 dominoes. And a 3 and 3 domino can appear only once. So if you make a mistake, you can click undo. Or if you want, redo. Or if you want, you can click this button to reset the board to its clean state. The second tool is the line tool, which you can use to draw individual borders of dominoes freely. And if you surround a single square, the game will also indicate an error. Okay, the third tool is the highlight tool. So how this works is you click an edge and then the game will highlight all the places where this domino can be found. So I click on this edge, which is between 1 and 2. So the game will highlight all the places where I can put a 1 and 2 domino. It's here, 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 and so on. And if I click this, the game highlights all 1, 1 dominoes. If I click this, the game highlights all 2, 3 dominoes, and so on. Now, if I click here, I see that the game only highlighted 1 domino. What does that mean? That means that the only place where the 2, 2 domino can appear on the board is here. So that means that I know that these 2 tiles have to go together because the 2, 2 domino has to appear somewhere, and that has to be here. So I can switch to the square tool and click on them. Now we can continue exploring. We can highlight more tiles if we want to. But now let's look at the 3s over here. See, if, for example, I chose these squares to form a domino, then this tile would only have this square left to form a neighbor with it. So these 2 squares would have to also be a domino, but that's impossible. So we can undo our moves, and we see that we must draw this line. So these two squares must form a domino. So we select this, and then we select this. Now we can use the highlight tool to remind us that although we chose these 2 squares to be a domino, there's still another place where this domino can appear, and that's not possible. So we can use the line tool to draw in the line to separate these two squares, and then we can use the square tool. Now that we have this tool, this square can only form a domino with this square because the other 2 sides are blocked off. So we click it and then click it, and we get another domino, and we continue, and then we're done. Then the game tells us, congratulations, you did it in 4 minutes and 1 second. So that's how you play the domino game. Now go solve some of your own domino puzzles by yourself.